Hello guys. Have you just realised what I've done? Have you? Have you just noticed the bread? Now there's a big debate, I have to be honest, about whether or not you should feed ducks and swans bread. I do. Anyone who doesn't like that should perhaps go and have a look at some of the emaciated swan posts that have been kicking around because people stopped feeding them bread. Obviously it's better to feed them other things, but I've just eaten the last of the salad and I haven't done any brews, so I haven't got any grains to give them. But normally they'd be queuing up for the grains, you see. They'd probably think, what's this? Stale bread? Stale bread? Where's the grains, you miserable bastard, is what they're thinking. Where's the grains? Get us some grains. Go and do another one of them black IPAs. Or even the milkshakes. That was pretty good, we'll have some of that. But no, they don't want the bread. They're thinking, we'll wait until he fucks off and then we'll go and have it. But this is what I kind of like. Being next to canal. Living next to canal. And I've just filled water up in boat. Oh. So, have a little tour around, see how things is looking. We have got this one here is almost ready to be planted up in spring, as is that one under there. That's ready to be planted up in spring. That's got a big hole in the side when we pulled it out of the canal, so I've had to just kind of bash it out and weld it up a little bit, but it doesn't matter because it needs drainage anyway. Some of the flowers is starting to come out. These wildflowers seem to like the bits of hop and bits of grain that we put in there. They seem to be coming up again. These is our wildflowers in here. That one didn't fare very well, but these are some of the others I've just pulled out of the canal. They've hosed down really nicely. Now, I ought to mention, because people say, you got beer kegs? We'll report you to the keg police. Well, fine, go ahead. But, as the keg police will probably tell you, once they go into a commercial waterway, they're classed as industrial waste, sadly. And so taking them out, you either claim salvage or you have to dispose of them as industrial waste, commercial waste. So I've claimed them as salvage. Fuck it. The casks where there is a name on them or they're identifiable, I will normally try and contact the brewery. But some people are just rude, and you say, pulled it out of the canal, and they say, well, we don't fucking want it then. Well, hard luck. You know, there's nothing wrong with them. You could easily wash them and use them again. Actually, that's all I do for my little microbrewery. All of those come out of the canal, so fuck you. But yeah, so there's I don't know what's wrong with the ducks today. They wanted some grains. I know what it is. They're going, where's those grains? We want grains. Give us grains, you fat old bastard. But sorry, no grains today. And is that Graham? No, it's not. Guy came down earlier, shouted me over. He says, hey, there's another keg down by Bacon Lane Bridge. Do you want it? So I'm going to go down in a bit and get it. You can never have too many wankered old beer kegs. This is the new lettering from a number of different kegs. So, you know, we've got the lettering up there for the boathouse. So I managed that keg here. This one, there was only half of it worth saving, unfortunately. The rest of it was just too badly damaged. Oh, and can I get through it? This, I don't know, it's an aluminium keg, which I think's kind of really unusual. You don't see many aluminium kegs, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one. Who knows, might melt it down. Right guys, one of the skeletons blew off in the wind, and I ought to climb up there put him back, and she's not doing quite as well as she could. I think you could do with a new outfit, darling, couldn't you? Yeah, I don't want to be exposing yourself too much, but yeah. I think the weather has maybe go a little bit doolally. Actually, that was the problem. The weather's maybe go a little bit doolally because of all the wind and rain. I don't know what to do with this big shiny thing in the sky now today. So yes, anyway, all this, forget all this. All this is really to say, if you're anywhere near Retford, we're going next week. We're going to have a little look at Retford. A place called the Brew Shed. There's a channel on YouTube called Harry Brew 69. It's Chris Harrison Hawkes who runs the Brew Shed Brewery, along with a guy called Stuart and his partner Gemma. And they've just opened a restaurant, so we're going to go and check it out. So if you're anywhere near there, go check it out. Oh look, I think that's my Amazon delivery. Right, bye now, boys and girls.